Hello, um, my name is Daniel Yemero Samegbe. I'm a member of the Cloud Kings um, group. So this is a presentation for best practices for cloud securing WordPress on AWS. So I'm going through my presentation briefly. I'm going to start with the executive summary, and this is the executive summary. Yeah, so we'll start with the objectives, then onto the private cloud, then to configure the security groups, then manage login credentials, install software, then set up WordPress, assign permissions using IAM roles, then the security analysis. So so I'll be demonstrating how we worked we started off the project, and here I would go to, so yeah, the lab is already started, so I'll just go into my AWS, yeah, so first of all, we'll go into the EC2. So whenever we get into the EC2, um, whenever we get into the EC2, we are assigned a different public IP address. And in order for that not to happen, we go for the elastic IP address. So this elastic IP address is significant to the AWS platform. So this particular IP address is the IP address, is the elastic IP address assigned to our EC2 instance. So whenever we get into the system, this EC2 instance wouldn't change. So then we created key pairs. Yeah, we created key pairs here uh, for our instance. So I'll be going straight to CloudWatch. Yeah. So CloudWatch basically just allows us whenever there's something suspicious going on in our system, and with that we can know within, okay, for this particular one, we can know within, we can see it's enabled, we can know within 5 minutes that there's something suspicious going on uh, in our system, and that's the job CloudWatch does. It allows us straight to our mail and lets us know that something is going on. So my friend will take my other team member will be taking over from here. Thank you.
Yep. So after the project planning phase, using the software lifecycle development framework, we went to the actual configuration steps. And firstly, we had to, set up our EC2 instance on AWS, and we titled it Cloud Server. And next, we had to attach an elastic IP, which is this, to the particular EC2 instance. And the rest was, selecting Amazon Linux 2023 as our operating system. And also, yeah, we did set up the security groups for our transport protocols, which are TCP/22 for SSH, 443 for HTTP, and 80 for HTTPS, or rather probably 443 for HTTPS and the other way around. And next we had our RSA key pair, which we saved on our desktop in case we had to log into our EC2 instance via terminal commands. And after setting up our EC2 instance and ensuring configurations were perfectly done, then so we installed WordPress packages and our LAMP stack on our terminal, and all of these screenshots were added to the appendix of our document. And after the installation, we were able to configure WordPress package and our LAMP stack package. And next we were able to use various tools from AWS and third-party tools to kind of act as security for our entire stack. So we made use of CloudWatch, CloudTrail, WAF, Namecheap, Datadog, and multi-orange MFA. And each of these screenshots are being found in the appendix of our document. So next we had our testing and results, where we used Nmap to scan through the elastic IP attached to our EC2 instance to check for open ports. And we also used ZAP here to check for vulnerabilities on our website. And lastly, we had a risk rating, and this table was gotten from OWASP, whereby we used the OWASP risk rating standard to determine the overall risk of our websites, and it appeared to be medium by making use of this table. And my colleague would take over from here to talk about the challenges and conclude on this topic. Thank you. So after getting our risk rating as medium, we move to the challenges and limitation we faced. And firstly, from a general point of view, being that we were making use of AWS Academy, we had limited access to certain tools like Shield, AWS Shield, and others which we might have tried out. However, because it's an Academy account, we were not able to utilize some of these tools. And AWS Shield, for example, is intended for protecting websites from common web attacks like injections and cross-site scriptings. However, it's only available on the marketplace and not on the AWS account. And also, we're unable to link AWS IAM to instances due to some sort of limited knowledge we had, and would have enabled specific access controls. However, we're not able to because we didn't have so much resources to figure that out. And instead of IAM, we used ZAP to perform vulnerability scanning. Just so we just don't get stuck and do nothing, we use ZAP to perform vulnerability scanning, and we did have results which we attached in the appendix of our document. And lastly, conclusions and findings. We did find the benefits of cloud computing. which is the easy way to configure packages and services on over the cloud. And the benefit of the cloud are quite numerous. It minimizes expenses because you're only paying for what you make use of at a particular time. However, the challenges in cloud computing, such as privacy and security issues, can be challenging sometimes. However, we tried our best to source for as many as possible measures to make sure we secured the entire stack as much as possible. We implemented CloudWatch, we implemented Mini Orange multi-factor authentication, and other resources to ensure that we secured the entire stack. Furthermore, we gained some knowledge during this project. We gained some knowledge with AWS services, security testing techniques, and threat modeling. We also developed a structured approach to secure applications, right from the SLDC to plan our project. And lastly, we would consider continuous monitoring of the website to optimize security. Thank you.